Welcome to this week's episode of Salsa Boyz, and we got a little surprise for you. Somebody you haven't seen in a long time. Welcome to this week's episode of Salsa Boyz. Got a little special guest for you. Come on in.
I think I'll come on in.
Whoa!
Welcome back, Lale.
Welcome, Lale. Welcome.
We're back here in Wisconsin. I made the trip up, and we're gonna do some Salsa Boyz like old times. We got Lale back. We got Uncle Tomato back again.
Nice.
After I had to do that solo episode with the bad sound quality, but we're back and we're ready to do a new salsa. This one's kind of special. This one's on the border.
Oh.
Now that's also a strip club, I think, here in Wisconsin. It's a Mexican restaurant I actually had in Orlando also. I love their salsa, but we're going to try their jarred salsa. It's on the border, medium salsa. We're going to talk GERD.
Yeah, GERD has to come in.
We're going to
Really
talk
looking forward to that salsa.
Yeah.
We're going to talk chips, of course. So this week, we're going to be using Tostitos original restaurant style. I think it's a regular thickness chip. We're not extra thick, and we're not doing any extra thin or anything. There goes the bowl. Well, let's get into it. Well, you want to open that?
Yes, I'll open the chips.
Alright, I'm gonna open the salsa. Really good tight seal.
Oh my.
Funny little story before we move on. I was talking to my nephew Tony earlier this morning, and we were possibly going to do this episode tomorrow morning, but Tony is leaving tomorrow back to Florida, and he kind of said a funny thing to me. I'm like, well, what time's your flight? He's like, well, 11 o'clock. I said, well, we can still do it. And he's like, I don't want to have salsa that early in the morning.
Oh.
And my thought was, you know what? Salsa is just not for dinner anymore. You can have salsa in the morning,
Yeah.
I agree.
afternoon,
I
and
agree.
night.
Yeah, I mean, I do it on a breakfast burrito, but I don't know if I'd be up for chips and salsa in the morning.
All right, well, hey,
Breakfast burrito, absolutely.
absolutely. Let's
All
just
right,
move into this.
Let's get into this.
Let's try.
This is almost like in a restaurant
Look
style.
at that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Look at that dip.
All right, so
Uncle Tomato?
Thank you, Lale.
I guess while we're talking about it, what's your favorite chip brand like that you've had?
Donkey chips.
Donkey chip?
Donkey chips by far.
Yeah, I like the Tostitos lime.
Okay.
A hint of lime.
Yeah, the hint of
Yeah.
lime.
Hint of lime's good. I love like the restaurant style stuff with like that seasoning on it. That really good
Right.
radish seasoning,
Yeah,
whatever that is.
right.
I love that. the
There's
best.
nothing better than a donkey chip.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys remember Chi-Chi's.
No.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, Chi-Chi's was a restaurant that we had here. It was a chain restaurant. They had these thin chips that were very highly salted, and I like that. Like
I
the
would love
salted.
to go to Chi-Chi's one more time.
We might be able to make that happen for you, Lale.
We might be able to do this.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi's open back up. Is Chi-Chi's still open?
There's a few of them.
Oh,
So
it's a
let's get
chain.
into this.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we got here. It's a nice thick salsa. I get
really
a lot
good.
on my chip.
Always. And this time we have a bowl, so you don't have to break the chip in
Let
half.
me get a little chip.
Yeah, get in there.
Oh my.
Let's try it here.
That is a good salsa.
As always, we do 2 chips, just to make sure that the first time around, it was the right taste.
I'm really liking this salsa.
So far, so good.
It's nice.
It's like got restaurant style tendencies to it, but it comes in a jar. I got it at Meijer. Nothing crazy. I mean, God, it was like $3.
$3? No, that's you don't have to spend a lot of money to get something good.
No.
Speaking of, I say that same stuff about bourbon. This episode is brought to you by Rare Wild Turkey 120 proof bourbon. Try it with your chips. It's excellent. We're gonna start doing maybe getting into a little bourbon tasting along with our chips. Kind of move things along a little
What
bit.
bourbon pairs well?
Yeah.
I think I'm on board with that.
You like that, Lale?
Yeah.
All right. So all 3 of us are in agreement. So maybe next episode we'll bring out a different bourbon, and we'll say, hey, what goes good with this chip?
Yeah, definitely.
That actually was a good salsa.
Well, hang on. Let's rate it. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. First, let's talk. What do you like? What would you change?
Give me one more chip. Give me one more
Lale's
chip.
taking one more chip.
I'm
This is
taking-
kind of this is unheard of to go with 3 chips.
But we're gonna
It's
let
a-
him do
But
it.
we're gonna let him do it because
It's
he
a
wasn't in.
three-chip.
Yeah.
I like the tomato base. Hold on. Oh my god.
We're so glad Lale recovered from his toenail issue.
I
And,
did have
and he's back.
athlete's foot.
Yeah. That's why you couldn't make it to Florida.
Yep.
All right, Lale. Since you got it fresh in your mouth,
And on your mouth.
all around your mouth.
Yes.
And all around.
Now it's on your hand.
So that is a good salsa.
You tell the camera.
Okay. Hello, camera. Okay, that is a good salsa. I recommend it for everyone. I do not recommend the chip. I think we should use donkey chips. That is just my personal opinion. But a tomato-based salsa is the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the green salsa. That stuff's gross.
Yeah.
I like green salsa.
Salsa verde. Well, I guess it depends where it's coming from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk GERD.
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, this is probably a 1 on the GERD meter.
Wow.
I'm not running off at all. I mean, I don't have the Tums near me.
No.
I don't need to run to my vitamin cabinet and get myself some antacid. This is a 1. It's a
one?
nice 1 on the GERD meter.
meter.
All right. We'll get to the other scoring though.
All right. Well, let's go right to it then. So, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Where do you rank this salsa?
I'm going an 8.
An 8.
I'm being brave.
Yeah,
that's
is
that's
brave.
big timing.
Yeah.
Good salsa. What about you?
I gotta be honest with you. I mean, it has good flavor, but it's too tomato based for me.
Nice.
I'd like a little bit different flavor. It almost tastes like a little bit of like tomato soup.
Really?
Yeah, and
We've
I'm-
had
I'm-
one like that before.
Yeah, and
on
I'm
one of
just
our
not a
episodes.
big. I'm not a big fan of that. Decent flavor. I think with this, you need a really good chip to kind of overcome the tomato-based flavor. So I'm gonna go with a 6 on this one.
6. That's not that bad.
That's-
Remember that episode with Guy Fieri? That tasted like canned soup. You remember that one?
I do remember.
That was wild. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and review it. It was tomatoey. I think it was pretty good. I think I'd go with a 7 on this.
Nice.
7. I almost think I tasted a little bit cilantro in there, or something a little tangy that I wasn't a fan of. I'm not a cilantro guy.
No, me neither. I've got that enzyme
Yeah.
that I can literally taste cilantro in anything, and I'm not a fan. So I'm sorry if I've offended anybody
Yeah.
out there.
Triggered.
I'm the opposite. I love cilantro.
Do you?
All right. Good, Lyle. We like that.
All right. Well, there we go. We've got our everything in, and we talked chip, talked salsa.
Talk bourbon. That's coming
bourbon.
next.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, let's root for the Bucks tonight.
Yeah. Tune into the Bucks. We got our gear on.
Lale's got
I wore a
Giannis's
shirt.
Fear the Deer.
Fear the deer.
I'm just a Bucks fan. So don't have anything on that's green, but you know what? We love that you guys tune in for this, and we're sorry it's taken so long to get another episode,
Yeah.
but we'll try to do these a little more often.
I'll be back in Florida. I'm gonna try and get some new people on. We'll try and chime in. We'll get Uncle Tomato on. He'll send us some videos. Get Lale. We'll try and get Sam Papermaster back. Lots of exciting stuff to come. We're trying to brainstorm and see what else we come up with. We're thinking doing a salsa tour, like going down to a salsa factory where they make it. Live
That would be
tour.
nice.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I like that idea. I do like that.
Maybe a brewery.
Yeah.
The only way to get us back and keep us on air is by liking us.
Sharing it.
Yeah, we we do a lot to try to help our the people out there, and
Yeah.
so please just reciprocate and let us keep going with these.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in. Keep dipping.
She's a writer. Yeah, well, what's Sam doing?